I'm Bill Snodgrass, and in this episode, we're going to do something a little different. It's going to be a little different in several ways. I'm going to do this photography tutorial slash equipment check, but I'm going to kind of do it in the style of my daily episodes, my daily motivational life lesson episodes. So let's see how this works out. I think that this will be enjoyable to everyone. So the question is, I have my photography club. I'll tell you what the question is in a second. So I have this photography club, and a lot of kids, like, the only thing they have is their camera phones. And we talk a lot about it's not about the equipment, it's how you use the equipment. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare pictures I take on my my iPhone. It's an 8 Plus, and on my DSLR, which is a Canon 77D. So I'm going to take the same picture on both cameras and try to make them match up as much as I can. And what we want to do is we want to see can we get quality pictures off of a camera that we carry around in our pocket. And my prediction is yes, we can. I've been telling my photography kids from the very beginning, you don't have to go out and buy a $6,000 camera or a $600 camera to take good pictures. You have to know how to compose a picture to take a good picture, and you need to know how to use your equipment, whatever equipment you have. But you can take good pictures without a huge investment. In order to kind of make it a fair comparison, and I'm going to put the camera on program mode, and I'm going to set the ISO to automatic. And that's what sort of the iPhone will be doing is the automatic. I'm going to be using the native camera app on the iPhone, and most of the time I'm probably going to use the 2x lens, probably, unless I'm doing some like super close-up stuff, in which case I'll use the appropriate lens. On the DSLR, I'm going to use my video lens. I have an 18-55 IS. It's an EFS 18-55, and it has the STM focus on it. So it's a good lens. I don't want the comparison to be, can I roll the aperture down to 1.8, 1.4, 2.2 and get, that's not a fair comparison. So I'm going to use, it's basically the kit lens that came with the camera, and obviously the lens that came with the phone. We're trying to do some comparisons. All right, ready for picture one. Here we go. I was walking up to the building a little bit before 7, like 6:45, something like that, and I saw the lighting on the wall, and low light. So it's kind of a low light architecture picture. And here are the two pictures. First, this one, and this one. Composition-wise, I can't really say a whole lot about the composition on these pictures. I try to make the composition to be the same. I liked the way the light fell off of the lamp onto the wall and on the window. I think I would crop this as a square and not have that run off to the side. I just like the way the shadows and the light played. So, and I thought it was a good low light test. So, which is which? This is, here we go. There's your answer. So, yeah, I feel like the DSLR did a little bit better in that extreme low light. And like I said, it was before sunrise, before anything else. All right, next picture we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a still of the coffee cup. Those of you who come to the channel a lot, you see the coffee cup a lot lately. This is in my. You can get your own Bill Snodgrass YouTube channel coffee cup from my Cafe Press store, if that was on your mind to do so. All right, let's set this picture up and let's get a picture. All right, for light, I've got this one. It's a household LED light. I'm gonna try to bring it in overhead. Let's see, what else do we need to make this more interesting? Getting there, I think. Let's pull out the lens, because everyone keeps a 50mm lens by their laptop. That's my light pole. All right. Big part of a good composition is dealing with the things that you don't want in the picture. So there's your first photography tip. make sure you don't take pictures of things that you don't want to take pictures of. And I don't want to take a picture of that pole, so I'm gonna get something. And all right, I've rigged up so I have this, all my camera gear is over here, and here, this is what this looks like. So I also had a mic stand, and I had these curtain panels. So I grabbed a mic stand and grabbed a curtain panel. And so what I've done is I have put the mic stand behind the scene so that when I get down, this is kind of the shot I'm going to take, and it'll just have the curtain panel in it and the cop. Use what you've got to do what you need to do. There's another, oh, that's a life lesson. If you need something, I didn't have a backdrop or a macro studio, but I did have this mic stand, which, don't ask, and a curtain panel. I have the backdrop set. I have a lot of different curtain panels, so I just grabbed one of the curtain panels, threw it up. Now let's go ahead and take the picture. All right, there it was, the iPhone picture. I'm gonna break this down and take the DSLR picture, see how that looks. All right, let's have a look at these two pictures we took. This is first up. Here's one. And here is the other one. I think they're both pretty good pictures, and there's subtle differences between the two. So I'm not going to be the judge. I'll let you be the judge of which one you like best. I tend to be kind of like, art is in the eye of the beholder, and art is also a form of expression of the photographer. So the photographer may be trying to say something with the art, and just because I don't understand what they're saying doesn't make it a bad picture. It may be a picture that I don't understand. All right, so here we go. This is the iPhone. Boom. That's the iPhone picture. And this is here you go. Boom, DSLR picture, obviously. All right, there you have it. There you have it. All right. Let's move on. All right, that segment's done. I know what a couple of you are thinking. I got hair on my microphone. I know what a couple of you are thinking is, what's Bill eating today? Oatmeal. It's oatmeal day. And coffee, of course. You saw me make coffee. I'm trying something different. with the oatmeal today. Instead of going in the microwave, which is a couple rooms away, I just ran water out of the coffee maker. Let's see, and it's kind of watery. We'll see. Give it a couple more minutes to do whatever oatmeal does when you put hot water on it. Rehydrate, I guess is the word. To rehydrate. I'm sure it was fully cooked before they put it in the microwave bag. That was fun. The next thing I want to do, I need to find a person that I can take a picture of. So I'll try to do that. And I want to get a landscape. I don't know, not maybe with the kit lens, but I'm inclined to think that the DSLR is going to outperform the phone on a landscape picture. And then obviously I want to get a non-pitch black architectural picture as well. All right, a lot to do today, a lot of pictures to take, a lot of things to talk about. End of segment. All right, so all these shenanigans, such a great word, shenanigans. My coffee's cold. It's like right on the brink of gag me cold, not quite there yet, but it's fun, shooting the stills. But now I have to pay the price of having almost gag me cold coffee for my breakfast. All right, I am done here. So a student just asked me if I wanted a donut. I told him I don't want a donut, I want all of your donuts. But I did not take any of the donuts because, calories. All right, next we're gonna look at a portrait. We're gonna look at a portrait I took. This is one of my associate photographers from Bill Snodgrass Photography. That went in. And this is Emma. Emma is modeling for me. So Emma posed. There are the two pictures that I took. One was with the iPhone 8. Put it in portrait mode. I did use the portrait mode on it because and I set it on natural light. And then the second picture is kit lens off of the EOS 77D. So you can see the two pictures side by side, and you may have formed an opinion as to which is which. So here we go, time for the big reveal. So one of the things about using your iPhone for portraits, for people pictures, is you almost have to get uncomfortably close. You have to get to a distance where they can fill the frame, and if you leave it on the 1X, a lot of people are going to be like, "Why are you so close to me with that camera?" So if you have the ability to do the 2X that the pluses have, do that, and then frame it up, fill the frame, make a good composition. All right, so we have come to the end of the school day. I'm going to go out now. I'm going to look for an architectural picture and a landscape and do this camera comparison. All right, I got this building over here. I'm going to try to shoot. One of the things with architectural photography is lighting. Lighting is so important in any kind of photography because it is, writing with light photography. And then trying to get interesting light. So it's about an hour and a half before sunset. So this is kind of given a low angle light that's coming in. It's going to be raking across the building, and I'll shoot a little video so you can see what the whole thing is. And then I'm going to try to compose a couple pictures. So here's what the whole scene looks like. What I'm interested in is the texture of the old bricks on the and then the shadows across the back of this looks like a newer addition. All right, so I think I got a very similar composition with the two cameras. I did put the iPhone on the 2X that the pluses have, and all right, so those were your architecture pictures. Here they are side by side, and you can see again I worked really hard to make a very similar composition, get the angles very similar. Can you tell the difference? Which is which? Let's find out. Here's your DSLR picture, and that means that the other one, this one, is your iPhone picture. So very similar composition, very similar quality in the picture. So let's go take this landscape picture. All right. So we can do out here. There's a very, very lovely tree. I'm gonna go shoot that, and we'll compare and see what see how it looks. Remember, you don't always have to shoot with the sun at your back, but that's kind of a tried and true. If you're unsure about how to do the lighting, getting that low angle sun coming in. This time, I think the sun's going to be sort of like 45 into my composition, something like. It's not going to be quite. So we'll see how that looks. Maybe that'll be a little bit different. So I don't want to just take a picture of this tree. I want to tell a story. I want there to be something. It's not just a picture. It's a story. And I want to do something with that bench, the bench that's over there, so that it's more of a complete picture than just, hey, here's a tree. So that's what I'm going to try to do with my composition, is somehow include that bench and the tree. Which, very nice tree, right? And so here are the pictures. Here are the pictures I took. And you might ask, what is the story? I'm so adamant about telling a story with the pictures. So I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of a forewarning that winter's coming. You got the empty park bench with the leaves having fallen down, and it's kind of foreshadowing the loneliness of winter that's going to come, the empty bench. I may be stretching, but that's it. So here there were the pictures. I showed you the pictures just now. Now let us reveal which pictures were
phone pictures and which were DSLR pictures. So here we go. Phone picture, DSLR, phone, DSLR. Very similar compositions, very similar quality, and so can you use your phone? Can you use your phone to take quality pictures? Yes. You just may have to be thoughtful as you compose. You may have to get closer. If you don't have the 2x on like the pluses have, you certainly may have to get closer. And there may be limitations to what you can do composition-wise, but using good composition techniques and good photography techniques and working with the light that you have to work with, you can still take a quality picture. The cameras in any kind of a current technology smartphone is going to be better than any camera that when they first started to switch over to digital. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making it. It's been a lot of fun. It's been kind of a challenge to try to work. But if you did enjoy it, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, sign up for notifications, leave me a comment, a question. That's all I have for this one. I'll see you in the next one.